corner that this is a question of October 2004. This is because the paper 3. Okay, no variant that time. And question number 10, I am going to start. Okay, students. So first of all, concentrate what a question is. A rectangular reservoir, okay, has a rectangle horizontal base, area 1000 meters square. So it means you can say that this kind of thing, and this base 1000 meters square. And when I talk about the height, so this becomes a tank. I believe you understanding what I'm saying. And height of the container is 1000. So H. Read a statement now. So he said that base area 1000. You can see the base area 1000. And when time is 0, it is empty and water begins to flow into. When time is, it means when time is 0, so water is inside, its volume is 0 and the height is also 0. This data maybe help us to solve the unknown constants. Okay, further he's saying the water begins to flow into. When flow into, it is always positive, and when flow out, is always negative. Is a rule, you have it, you know already. So sometimes we don't understand what is the units, what is the variables, what is the meter cube stand for volume. This is called time. So d volume by dt, dv by dt. So I hope so this is a very clear. So dv by dt is equals to positive 30. Why positive? Very clear, flow into. Next line. At the same time, the water begins out and rate proportional to root h. So it's flowing out. So it means proportional to negative root h. Why negative? Because flowing out, and root h he mentioned here. And whenever I remove the sign of proportionality, I will get students what? K. K. So this equation 1 and this equation 2, whenever this is 2 times it repeating, so we can combine 1 and 2 and combine. So when I combine 1 and 2, so left side matching, that is the only reason to combine. So d volume by dt is equals to 30 minus k root of h. How come this positive, this negative? So I hope so this point is clear. Afterwards, what a question he is saying, and he's saying that this data given by him as well. I'm writing this data as well, okay? And that is h1, and what is given? dh over dt, dh over dt is 0.02. This is rate of height changing is 0.02, okay? It means water is, what liquid is going inside and something flow outside, but net result, the height is increasing, okay? This is very, very clear. So I'm just reading the question and writing data. Is the best way of starting question. Show this connection I have to prove. Hold on, in the question, if you see the variables are more than 2 variables used, height, time, and volume. And whenever more than 2 variables involved, we always use chain rule formula. So by chain rule, okay? What is my target? My target is here. This is my target. So dh by dt is my target, height over time. So I'm writing here dh by dt. And what is the way of writing chain rule formula, students? This come in first numerator, this go in second denominator. And what is the third variable used? Naturally, you know, volume, height, and t. If we look at height gone, t gone, volume left. So I must use volume. Now I'm using v volume, dv, and dv. So I hope so this point is very, very clear. So this is coming from here. Okay. Now only this left behind. Now, how come this one, from where I will get it? And I think idea is very clear. I'm going to show you, wait a minute, before I show that, I'm going to show you one connection. What is the formula of the volume of this kind of shape? Cross area into height. Cross area of the bottom area, look, I show again. The area of the bottom, the base is rectangle is a 1000. And what is the cross area? 1000, and height is a height. So I got a volume formula 1000 times to height. So this value I can get from here. And look at here, dh by d volume. So I have to differentiate here d volume by dh, because rule wise left variable comes up, right variable goes down. So this become what? 1000 only. And this value I will use here. But problem is height up, volume down, and volume up, height down. So reciprocal. So I will use 1 over 1000 into, and this value come from here, is a very clear, and a bracket 30 minus k times 2 root of h. So I'm close to my target. Okay, so this 1000, if you see target is very clear, this is, he is writing this one, so he write 3, not that. So I think we can see that if I bring 10 outside. Okay, before I do that one, I can do one thing. What I can do, so dh by dt is 0.02, I can plug in here. H is 1, I can plug in here. In this way I will get rid of k. So let's start. I am putting here dh by dt is actually equals to 0.02 and h is equals to 1. So when I keep this value here and h1 here, 0.02 equal to 1 by 1000 equal to 30 minus k only. So this multiplies there, and I get what? 3 zeros, 3 jump 1, 2, 3, become 20. K goes there, 20 goes on the other side, so k value become 10. This 10 I'm going to put it there back. So I get d h by dt is 1 over 1000 already available, 30 minus 10 root of h. So 10 is common from inside. When 10 came outside, so 0 will cancel out. I mean to say like this. Okay. So I get a 1 by 1000. What is 1 by 1000? 0.01. Check it. Same target. Yeah, same target. 0.01. So we are getting 0.01 in the bracket 3 minus root of h is dh by dt. Once again, recheck. Yeah, fully match. So we can say that proved. So Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, the target is done. Part number 2, he said that it is given, no need to work out. It is given that he's used this substitution and he converted part 1 and became this format. So it is not our headache. He said he converted this expression to this format. All right, no problem. Now he said use this fact, okay, and this data given by him, and use, and you have to prove differential equations, expression t in terms of h. So it means t subject is my target. So I'm going to use this connection. So let's start. Formula is x minus 3 dx by dt equals to 0.005x. So this data I am going to use here. And let's see, part 2, I'm starting here. Okay, so part 2, I'm starting here. So first of all, you know, x is a subject. So naturally, x minus 3 over x dx and 0.005 dt. Once again, check it. Did he say x subject? No, sorry, t subject. Sorry for that. It means I will make a, okay, I can, what is 0.05? If you type in calculator and check it, 0.05, 005, sorry, it gave 1 by 200. So 0.005 is 1 over 200. So this is 1 over 200 will go there. I'm just writing that this way. I believe you will understand, inshallah. So this will multiply up here, and I'm changing the sides. So 200 and in the bracket, so this divided by x each value, 1 minus 3 over x and dx. I repeat my words, this multiplying there, you can see, and this x by x separate, 3 by x separate, I hope so clear. And now the separation of variables done, x right side, t left side. Now I'm starting integration, okay? So integrate both sides. So when I integrate left side, I get a t. Right hand side, I will show you like this. 1 separate, 3 by x separate, and dx separate. So 200, what is integration of this? Actually, maybe some student getting issues, so I do separate. 1 dx separate, and this 3 will go out. I mean, this 200 multiplying both values. I get it 600 and 1 by x dx separate. So t is equals to 200. This integration give you x only, and this integration give you ln because function down, derivative up. So logarithm. So logarithm of x plus c must be there. So now I have two variables used in this question, x, and t. And maybe we have given some data. Yes, here given. x3 times 0, x3 times 0, x3 t0. So when I plug in this t0 here, so I get a 600 minus log of, when 3 comes here, it becomes log of 3. Okay, we check once again. Hold on. Yeah. And this value c become what? 600 log of 3 minus 600. This value, I'm going to plug in it here. So when I plug in there, time is equal to 200x minus 600 logarithm of x and plus 600 log of 3 and minus 600. Okay, just to review, is it correct? Okay. Yes, I think so. No confusion at all. This part is clear. And now what he's saying, what is the next plan? He said that differential equation got it. Now what, find the time for the depth of the water reach 4 meters. So h becomes 4 meter, time is a question mark. So time is a question mark, and h is equals to, this is a part number. You can see that this part is over. Now put h is equals to 4 meters, and time is a target. So, but problem is that there's a no h here involved. Okay, there's a variable involved x and t only. But he said height is 4. So what is a technique? So technique we have available, this connection we have given here, this connection, connecting what? X with a H. I will use this connection and I will take it, okay, and I will use here. So when I use this connection here, so this connection is important. So I need X to find. First of all, I put a root 4 here. So X becomes 2. And this goes is a 2, sorry, 1, not 2, 1. So this one I'm going to plug in here and get time. So t is equals to 200 times to 1 minus 600 times to log of 1 plus 600 times to log of 3 and minus 600. And this is a 200 come from here. This is 0. This 600 log of 3 minus 600. And now I'm writing 600 log of 3 and minus 400. If he maybe he can ask you exact answer, or let me check, find the time. He did not mention that, so you can type in calculator even. So 600 times 2 log of 3 and minus 400, and answer is coming with me is 259.167 after rounding. And let me check the units, please. Units mentioned here, you can see seconds. This is the time in seconds. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And I believe the point is very, very clear.